So when we look at the actual code on this page, we don't see any place where there's a unique identifier created, but it does exist. It's actually hidden right here in the comments. So you see this ID equals system powered by block. So this is something called an annotation. Now, annotations exist in other programming languages, and the idea behind them is that it's a way to attach metadata to code without having to execute that code directly. Now, to us, as we look at this, it looks like a plain comment, but this is structured in such a way so that a specific PHP class can scan through this file and pull out this set of key value pairs. It's much like a YAML file. We have the key on the left and the value on the right, and this is associated with a block. So this structure here specifies exactly what's going to be done with this metadata. Normal PHP won't see this at all. It'll completely discount this comment. But if there's a PHP script that will look at this file as if it was text, then it can take a look at this syntax here for the comments and pull out specific bits that match a certain regular expression, for example. And that's exactly what happens here. Now, the first time you see this, you might feel a little weird about it, because it seems like comments should be this sacred place where you can put anything in there and it doesn't really matter. Of course, we normally use a specific structure for our comments in order to be Doxygen compatible, but that still doesn't affect the execution of our code. Right now, if we removed this ID or changed it to something that already existed somewhere else, we'd actually get an error in our application. So it seems like kind of shaky ground. Now, other programming languages support this type of annotations, and it has a specific syntax for it that doesn't require using comments. But the thing about PHP is that as of right now, it doesn't have that specific syntax. There's some proposals to add it in the future, but for now, what we have to do is plug it into something that PHP doesn't see, and that's going to be comments. And then there's a particular PHP library called Doctrine that will parse out this metadata from the comments without requiring PHP to be executed at all.